Austin approach, this is Skylane 2817 Foxtrot. Do you copy me?
November 17 Foxtrot, Austin, how do you hear?
17 Foxtrot, I can hear you now.
Turn right now, heading 140.
Turning right to 140.
Charlie Alpha, show you.
Check, all right.
Forward activity. Departing VFR aircraft, advise ground control the direction of flight. Advise on initial contact, your information, Mike.
Mike. Georgetown Tower, helicopter 142 Victor Alpha at Trinity with Mike.
Helicopter 142 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower.
As you would like to request a VFR departure to the south via Alpha taxiway, will be departing the area to the south. To Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 142 Victor Alpha, hover taxi to Alpha 1, advise ready for departure.
Taxi to Alpha, advise when ready for 142 Victor Alpha. Alrighty, clear us on Alpha, we're clear on the left, clear on the right, we're checking anyways. And Georgetown Tower, helicopter 142 Victor Alpha on Alpha, ready for departure.
Helicopter 142 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower, clear for takeoff, Alpha 1 taxiway on course.
Clear for takeoff on course, Alpha taxiway 142 Victor Alpha. Alright, lights are out, our premiums are good, 1, 2, 3 in the green, fuel 1/2 and 3/4. Car tent looks good, let's roll forward. Go fly. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a little windy. Not overly bad. So this is going to be a fun little solo flight. I'm going to take her up fairly high. In fact, let me pull some carb heat because it's going to get chilly. It's about 34 Celsius or 95 degrees on the pavement. I've got the door on the left to hopefully give me a little bit of not only wind cover but temperature wise, because once we get up probably about well, if we're going west it's gonna have to be 4,500, but I'll take it up to that altitude. Keep in mind, so this is gonna actually probably be the highest I've ever been in a Robinson R22. You've got to never exceed speed of 102 knots in the 22 at sea level, but as you go higher in the air, the density gets lower and the blades pretty much have less air molecules to bite onto. The never exceed speed actually goes down. The reason you don't want to hit that never exceed speed is because of something called retreating blade stall. The advancing side, which is for American helicopters is going to be on the right, is going a lot faster than the retreating side. So as you go forward airspeed, the speed increases of the advancing side and it decreases at the retreating side, and eventually it gets to it's the critical angle of attack and it no longer is able to produce lift and stalls out. So at about 102 knots you start to actually lose lift on your left side. So you're going to have a nose up attitude, and it's going to be a roll to the left. And what you want to do to correct that is you want to lower the collective, get the pitch out of those blades, and then gentle aft cyclic to slow yourself down. Now, what you don't want to do in that retreating blade stall is to, you might think, oh, I'm going to slow myself down. Let me apply aft cyclic. The problem is you're already going nose up. Aft cyclic is going to make your angle of attack increase even more, and it's going to stall even harder on your retreating side. So you need to lower the collective, get the pitch out of those blades. I'm not going to be going over these clouds because that'll put me very high for a Robinson R22. Also, what you got to keep in mind is, VFR traveling altitudes. As a helicopter, we're pretty much under 3,000 feet, so we can be just about wherever we want. But if we're above 3,000 feet, then at that point, depending on which direction we're going, if we're going west, 359 or 180, anywhere in that range, then we need to be in an even 1,000 feet plus 500. So I'm going to need to be at 4,500. Now, since I am flying under visual flight rules, I do need to have the proper cloud separation. So this altitude, it's going to be 3 statute miles of visibility, which we have. We're 10 miles. And I'm going to need to be 500 feet below the clouds and 1,000 feet above, and then 2,000 feet horizontally. So as long as I maintain that separation from the clouds, I should be good.
6,000 scattered. Temperature 35, 2.21, altimeter 2984. Advise on initial. Contact. You have information India.
We have information India. So 4,200 climbing for 4,500. And I got to tell you, it's a little scary up here as a helicopter pilot. This is the highest I've ever been in a helicopter. Another world up here. Honestly, I would love to pop up above the clouds, and I can do that, but it makes me nervous in a helicopter that doesn't have, you know, a horizon indicator, turn coordinator, all these instruments that you need. If I were to accidentally find myself in the clouds,
2,000 for 4,000.
it would be a very dangerous situation.
7,000, turn right on course, direct LOL.
Austin approach, helicopter 142 Victor Alpha with request.
Helicopter 2 Victor Alpha, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Helicopter 2 Victor Alpha is a Robinson R-22, approximately 18 miles to the north-northwest. We're going to be up at about 4,500, looking to pick up flight following for traffic separation.
Helicopter 2 Victor Alpha, squawk 0205.
0205 on the box for Copter 2 Victor Alpha.
Victor Alpha, radar contact 4 miles northwest of the Berkshire Airport. Verify altitude 4,300, Austin, altimeter 2983.
2983 and 4,000, we're showing 4,400.
Thank you, sir. And where will you be working again?
I will be just west of your airspace. We might pop into downtown here after a bit. I'll let you know when. 2 Victor Alpha.
Roger. Maintain VFR at 4,500 until further advised of hot traffic beneath you.
I'll maintain VFR at 4,500 until advised. 2 Victor Alpha. I'm going to fly to the right here so you guys can get a look at Lake Travis. It looks pretty amazing from up here.
Grab Austin approach 17 Foxtrot with that instruction for me.
17 Foxtrot, this is Compass 5806. You're instructed to climb, maintain 4,000 and contact Austin approach.
17 Foxtrot climbing to 4,000 and Austin approach on 119.0.
That's affirmative, 19-0. He is not getting you on radio coverage on your current altitude.
Switch frequencies, try that. Austin approach, this is Skylane 2817 Foxtrot. Do you copy me?
November 17 Foxtrot, Austin, how do you hear?
17 Foxtrot, I can hear you now. I switched to another radio, and I'm currently climbing to 4,000.
Turn right now, heading 140.
Turning right to 140.
November 2 Victor Alpha, let me know when you're over the area you're going to work at.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay around the Lake Travis area for just a little bit. 2 Victor Alpha.
Thanks, sir.
I just doing my checks. Lights out, RPM's good. 1, 2, 3,
November 17
green.
Foxtrot, Austin.
Half and half fuel. Carb temp looks good. Looks like that dude's out there having some radio trouble, man.
November 17 Foxtrot, reply not received. If you hear me, ident.
17 Foxtrot, I can hear you now, and I'm identified.
17 Foxtrot, are you experiencing any other trouble than your radio?
Negative, 17 Foxtrot.
Okay, 17 Foxtrot, Roger. Are you going to be able to keep me on radio, or do we need to do something else here?
I believe I can keep you on the radio.
Okay, 17 Foxtrot, maintain 3,100, close to loop, proceed direct salute, clear GPS runway 18 approach.
Clear for the 18 approach, 17 Foxtrot, descent maintain 3,100 to 7 approach.
We got a couple people talking over each other. 2 Victor Alpha, did you want to descend and to proceed over the city?
Yes, sir. 2 Victor Alpha, I'd like to descend down to 2,500 over the city.
That's approved as requested, November 2 Victor Alpha.
Approved as requested, 2 Victor Alpha.
Thank you, 2 Victor Alpha. November 2 Victor Alpha, after your maneuvers over the city, where would you like to go?
After we pass over the city, we're going to head up north back to Georgetown, 2 Victor Alpha.
Roger.
Approach Copter 4 2 Victor Alpha, request frequency change to the north.
2 Victor Alpha, radar service terminal, squawk VFR, flight change approved. Good day.
Thanks, good day. Georgetown Tower, helicopter 142 Victor Alpha is 8 miles to the south-southwest at 2,000 with November.
Helicopter 142 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower, and right downwind, landing runway 18, altimeter 2984.
All right, downwind for 2984 to Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 2 Victor Alpha, Cessna traffic off your east side has you in sight. Will be a right turnout northwest.
Roger, I got him in sight, 2 Victor Alpha.
Go up 2 Victor Alpha, runway 18, cleared lane.
Clear to land, 182, good copy. All right, we're on the ground.